Ladies and gentlemen, it's that special time of the day. It's the best time of the day. You now locked and loaded with your main man, Mondig, and my dog, Troy King. Pipe down and turn this up, man. Yeah. Third eye open. Focus, yeah. Rollin' my tree, just smoking. Everything potent. Say what I want, no glucose, no sugar coating. I break it down, I do my history. Plus I'm the truth and I'm super sharp mentally. Boy, I'm a god, you not seeing me physically. Plus I stop you, I'm talking about literally. Me and my shorty so dope, see the chemistry. Work for what we got, hustle hard a lot. Y'all can never take this energy. Writing on the wall, plus I'm still a dog. Half of it I don't let you see. Rock a kufi with the shades on, dog. Nobody coming after me. It might be an actual casualty.
Listen. If you relay on a story, any story, make sure if you're a part of the story, you tell what you did too. Stop just telling one side of the story. That's concealing the truth. When you do that, you taking on the path of Satan. You think you serving God and God, fear God. No, you fear an attribute of God. You following an attribute of God, not fearing. Because if you fear the one and true mighty one, then you would just tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But nobody ever does that, especially when it comes to me. You know why? Because I make sure I do what I'm supposed to do. I keep it 100. People could tell you that. I'm solid. I keeps it solid. I do. I don't care who is telling the story. I don't care. I don't care if you're telling somebody because somebody told you. I don't care. Tell all information. Get it all out there and let the person know, yeah, this is what was said, because it's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth. Now, the truth involves both sides of the story, no matter who it's told by. This is what he did, and this is what she did. Now, when they get together, that's one thing, because then we gonna know who telling the truth when they both standing in front of each other. Because that one person gonna say something, and you gonna say, well, didn't you do or didn't you say? And I just reacted, or I didn't react. This was the cause or the effect to your cause. You did this, and this is the effect of it. Come on, man. Keep it solid. So the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, and I'm like, you're taking the path of Satan, because people think like, just because you're not killing people and you're not slapping people's mamas, and that's an inside joke. Because you're not slapping people's mamas and doing all of that, or actually calling people racial slurs, that you're not racist. It doesn't, or you're not following that path, or you're not being evil. It doesn't work like that. That's not the science of what's going on here. That's not the reality of it itself. The reality of it itself is when you distort the truth in any given way to shift blame, or when you distort the truth to gratify your emotions and your sensual passions. And when you conceal the truth, that's the path. Know that, because that's really it. Yeah, so I'm saying that to say, it's a fine line. You think just because you ain't out here cussing people out and doing all the things, doing all the stuff that we all know that's wrong, it's a fine, intricate things of detail, especially when it comes time to tell the truth about something. The real truth. Not well, this happened because it... No. That's not it. It's not it. Just tell the truth, man. Shame the devil. Tell the truth. Because the science of not telling the truth, you're only bringing more problems to you. This might take a quick second, but listen, this might take a quick second, but that means it might take a while to explain it. So do time really exist how y'all think it do? Because hold on, it's going to take a quick second. But that mean a long time. Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. Because I can also say this might take a minute. But that means I'm about to go in. All right, so look. You know how like everybody know in the out in the space right here. I've explained this before, but you know, in this little space in front of me, from my face to the phone, there are atoms and things and molecules and things that are in between me and the phone. We all know that. So those things are alive and conscious. Do you understand that? Atoms, molecules are conscious. We're going to pause right there. So, as we sing, conscious means aware of and responding to one's surroundings. An atom is one thing, and it's aware and it responds to its surroundings. So, by the definition of conscious, an atom will have to be conscious, even though neuroscientists would say atoms aren't conscious. Conscious comes from the brain, but that's not true. Because due to the definition, an atom can integrate with another atom because they're interdependent. That's how you get H2O. They do it by themselves. You don't even have to tell them. So listen, we've got to that conclusion that by the definition of consciousness, the atoms and molecules are conscious. Agreed. Now that we've got those little portions and tutorials out of the way, we can get on to the subject at hand, and that's about truth and when you speak out lies. So listen, the moment you speak, the atoms and molecules that pick up the vibration of your words. That's why the last video I showed all the atoms bouncing off everything, because everything vibrates, even your speech. So when you talk, you're vibrating. Now, just because atoms and molecules don't have ears, it doesn't mean that they're not conscious. They're gonna react off the lies that you've told. Like, listen, I wish I can make that up. But atoms and molecules respond off the vibration of speech. I wish. Now, everything I said is clearly true. It's easy to know that. So, I know there is a God. So, if everything I just said was made by God, how do you think that God know everything is just a mistake? Because it just knows? No. It's a science behind it. So the moment you go and lie, no, listen, your thoughts are frequencies. Your actual thoughts give off wavelengths. Soon as you think of it, before you even say it out your mouth, it's already known by it, the big it. So this is why I just choose to watch what I say now and watch how I deliver certain things. Listen, and that's just light work on just how karma, what goes around comes around, because it's a solar system. So like all of these things I'm naming, they have underlining similarities. What goes around comes around. That's the earth. Goes around the sun. The sun moves around the universe. And all of these things move around each other. What goes around comes around. So soon as you lie, you let it go out. No, what's going to come back is negativity, because you putting out negativity. Whatever you put out, you open up to receive. Think about that. Think about it before you just mention any one thing. Just really think about that, because if you don't...